Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
In the UK, salaries are much higher. You must have heard about 30 lakh, 50 lakh, 80 lakh rupees, but these are just gross salaries. When the deduction is made and the amount received at hand is considered, it is quite different. This is because a 45% tax is applicable in the UK. So, in today's video, I am going to explain to you that if your salary is a fixed amount, after all the deductions, how much will be your in-hand salary. Hello everyone, my name is Pankaj. I live in the UK, and I make informative videos about UK jobs, travel, and study. Today's video can serve as a deciding factor for you if you are considering moving to the UK, whether the salary offers in the UK are worth it or not. Salary offers in the UK may seem very attractive at first glance, but the net salary, which means the amount you get after all the deductions, can be quite different. Its sector in India. You can get really good salary nowadays. Therefore, you need to consider whether going to the UK with X proposed salary is worth it or not. In this video, I will discuss this topic. Let's start the video. Before we begin, I would like to mention that you may be a little disappointed to learn that you will only get a different net salary than you expect. A real picture will emerge to help you decide if it's worthwhile to go to the UK for the salary offer they're providing. This video has two parts. In the first part, I will explain the different types of deductions, and in the second part, I will provide you with some website URLs from where you can calculate your in-hand salary from the salary you offer. Now let's go into the discussion about the components and the cuts involved. UK tax component. So here in the UK, there are three main components. The first two components are something you may be familiar with because in India, these two components also exist. The percentage may be different than here. Therefore, the first component is the income tax you pay, and the second is your pension contribution. In India, many companies have either a provident fund, PF, or a pension, and in the UK, there is a similar pension scheme. Now, the third component, which may be new to you and specific to the UK, is national insurance. So let's talk about income tax percentage. Income tax banned like in India a few years ago when I used to work. The rule was that no tax was applicable if your income was up to Rs 2.5 lakh. I don't know if this rule still stands or has changed. Here, the income tax first. If this rule still stands or has changed. Here, the income tax first band range is $0 to $12,570. If your income is within this range, you will not be taxed. This income limit usually applies to students. Most students on student visas fall in this bracket and do not pay any taxes. The second band ranges from $12,571 to $50,270. If your salary falls within this range, a 20% tax is applicable. After that, if your salary is between $50,271 and $125,000, a 40% tax is applicable. Beyond this limit, if your salary is higher, a 45% tax applies. There were 4 UK tax bands. The amount of tax you pay is calculated based on where your salary falls within the band. Now, moving on to the next cut, which will be a big part of the cut, is NI. Let's first understand NI, where our money goes and why. The full form of NI is national insurance. National insurance takes a certain percentage from our salary, which is an important part, and these contributions provide us with various services. First, let's talk about the percentage that is taken from us. The first component of national insurance is the NHS. NHS stands for UK Centralised Healthcare System. While it is often said that healthcare in the UK is free, it is not completely free. We contribute to it. So, a part of our salary goes to national insurance monthly, and in return, we get medical treatment for various conditions for free. This includes everything from minor ailments to major surgeries. There's no need to worry about payments. Whatever monthly contribution we make, we get free medical treatment in return. The second part goes towards state pensions. State pension means that after a certain age, the state government provides you with a monthly pension. The third part is maternity allowance. If you are in your maternity period, you can claim your money. Some terms and conditions apply, and if you're eligible, you can claim a 39-week payment. The fourth part goes to illness and disability benefits. If an unexpected situation arises in your life and you become permanently unemployed or disabled, you receive payments on a monthly basis. The fifth part is non-employment benefits. If you have lost your unemployed, you can claim this amount, and you'll receive payment on a monthly basis until you secure your next job. All these amounts have been deducted as a part of NI. Initially, you may feel that these deductions are useless. However, these deductions provide you with protection. You don't need to take health insurance or life insurance separately in the UK, as these deductions add up to your salary and provide you with all these features. You can claim these benefits whenever needed. Now let's understand the percentages that go into these categories. There are different categories, but you don't need to understand everything, as most people usually fall into a specific category A. For your salary from 533 to 148, your deductible for NI will be 0%. From 1048 to around 4089, a 12% deduction applies. For the balance, a 2% deduction is applicable. It is calculated on a monthly basis, and you, as an employee, contribute in this direction. You can say that your percentage will be 12%. This NI contribution percentage is yours. At the same time, your employer also contributes, which is 13.8% for their favor. So, there are different bands, but most people fall into the same category, which is category A, and your employer will contribute 13.8%. Then there is a third deduction, which is the pension contribution, pension deduction percentage. The minimum percentage is fixed for this. You need to contribute 5%, and your employer contributes 3%, making the total minimum contribution 8%. This number varies from company to company, and some companies offer better benefits. They match or even double your contribution. For example, in my company, my pension goes to 8%, and my employer contributes 16%. This brings a substantial amount to my pension fund. The benefit of this will only be felt when you reach a certain point in the future. You will not be able to take advantage of it right now. Unlike in India, you can withdraw your pension amount from your pension after a certain age. Now let's do an interesting exercise. Tax calculator. Suppose you've got a job in London and offered a $50,000 salary. What will be your take-home salary after taxes? For this, I guide you to some websites where you can check. Link is in the details section. Enter the salary you've been paid, assuming it's $50,000. So, here's your annual gross salary, $50,000. Your monthly salary will be 4.666, and your taxable income is 3,519. From this, your income tax deduction will be 623, and the next deduction will be 37,439. Your take-home salary will be 3.68. Now, in this calculation, the pension has not yet been deducted, as the pension varies from company to company. So if your salary was $50,000, your tax band was B. Let's take another example. If your salary was $80,000, it would fall in a different tax band, C. You monthly gross income, $6,667. Your taxable income becomes $5,619.17, and $1,619 will go towards tax, and NI is $426. Your take-home salary will be $4,620. Out of this, 3% pension contribution will also be deducted from your side. Keep this in mind too. If you like this video, please like it. And if you want to know about the salaries of businesses in the UK, click Click the I button to watch the video where. So, it was a discussion about take-home pay. Now I have to answer a question. Does take-home pay simplify whether it is a good salary or not? No, it's about how much you spend from your take-home salary and how much you're saving. So, to know about a good salary in the UK, you have to subscribe to this channel, as I will be back in a few days with a discussion on the cost of living in the UK. By deducting the cost of living from your take-home salary, you'll be able to decide if your salary is good or not. So please subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Until then, take care.